Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to do my October faves and fails video. I've never done one of these videos before, so I look back at all the new products that I purchased in the month of October, and I've got them all sitting here. I'm going to go through what I got and what I think of those products, and then I will link everything below as well with prices for everything because I don't know them off the top of my head. So I hope you enjoy watching. The first things I'm going to talk about are a couple of new sunscreens that I tried in the month of October. The first one is this Elta MD, and it's the UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF 44. It is an all mineral sunscreen, and it comes in this squishy tube with a pump on top, and it is tinted. Let's see if I can show you here. Just take a little bit. Okay, so you can see it there. It's quite a thick sunscreen, and it has a really nice tint to it. It's quite nice. I've heard quite a few YouTubers talk about it and how they love it, so I was eager to try it. It's kind of that mid-range price point, I would say. Blends into the skin beautifully, goes on under makeup beautifully, really nice. So I really am happy to have that one. And it is oil-free as well. So it is a really nice sunscreen. And then I also tried this one from Paula's Choice. This is the Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30, and this actually has resveratrol in it, which is a product that I put on every morning as a separate step. So the mornings that I've used this sunscreen, I've eliminated that step, so I do like that. This also is all mineral. I'm not sure if I said that. And then it comes out, it's more liquidy than the Elta MD, but it also has a tint. Now I will say though that the tint on this doesn't get rid of the white cast. I still feel like there is that white cast there, which is okay because I'm very, very fair. But if you have a deeper skin tone than me, I'm not sure you would enjoy that one from Paula's Choice. Whereas with the Elta MD one, when I put it on, I don't notice a white cast at all. So, but once it sort of blends out, that Paula's Choice one, I don't notice it after a minute or two of rubbing in. And it's also a very nice sunscreen. Works well under makeup or just on days when I'm not wearing makeup. Works well on its own. So I like both of those products. Again, I'll put the prices down below because I can't remember how much they were off the top of my head, but I want to say they were about the same price. Okay, and then the things I've purchased from Sephora. So first off, and now this is just covered in fingerprints because I've used it so much. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked Palette. Let me see if I can shine it up so you can see how it looks when it comes new and shiny. Well, that's a little better maybe. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. And then those are the powders inside. You've got your highlight, blush, oh no, sorry, your finishing powder, blush, highlight, and bronzer. I've used this almost every single day since I got it. This actually was a birthday gift from my husband. That's what I'd asked for this year. I wanted this last year because every year they come out with these, and it sold out last year. So I'm really happy to have it. These are beautiful palettes. If you've never tried an Hourglass powder, this is a great way to try out some of the products. No complaints with that at all. So beautiful. And then also from Sephora, I got this trio from Tarte, and this is called the Blush Authority Amazonian Clay Cheek Wardrobe. And inside each of these, you open it up and you turn and you turn. So in this one with the lavender metallic lid, you've got 3 blushes. The top one is a bit shimmery, and then these two are more matte. And then the one with the gold lid has a highlight, a blush, and a bronzer. And then this one with the rose gold lid has what I would say are, I mean, you could probably use that top one as a highlight depending on your skin tone, or a shimmery blush, and then 2 matte blushes underneath. These are very pretty. I have used them, not as much as I've used that Hourglass palette. I just can't seem to put that down. But I'm happy to have these. I will get use out of them. Really, really liking those. And then the last thing that I got from Sephora was a Rare Beauty gift set. So I do think this is sold out, but it's a mini set of 4 products. So you have the 2 liquid blush here. This is in the shade Love and this is in the shade Joy. So one is matte and one is dewy. These are beautiful. I'm loving these right now. And then also it came with one of the liquid lips. It's a beautiful shade, a deep berry shade, very comfortable, easy to wear. And then this is one of their, I think they're a tinted lip balm, but it's almost more like a moisturizing lipstick, I would say. I do think that set is sold out, but last time I checked the smaller duo, I think you get a mini blush and one of these lipsticks was still available. Really enjoying that. I was a bit surprised at how small they were, but I think, you know, honestly, those liquid blushes are gonna last forever. So those are the things that I got from Sephora. Okay, and then in my October BoxyCharm, which I did just get, I haven't had these products very long, but I have had a chance to try them out. I got this face palette by Pretty Vulgar. It's the Nesting Bitch Face palette, and there it is there. So you've got a highlight, a matte blush, a more shimmery blush, a matte bronzer or contour. Yeah, this one's matte and this is a deeper tone in the matte and then a more shimmery one up here. So out of these shades, I have used the highlight, the matte blush, and the lighter bronzer or contour color. These are really nice. They blend it out well. They look kind of like they might almost be too deep for me when I looked at them in the pan, but when I put them on, they worked fine. So I really, really like that palette. It works well, blends out easy, no blotchy, streaky, none of that. Doesn't skip. It's really, really nice. And then also from BoxyCharm in the month of October, I got this Farsali Quench. So it's a moisture replenishing serum. Now I think it's a multi-molecular hyaluronic acid. I think I did read that somewhere. But anyways, it comes in a really nice glass bottle with a dropper. I've been using this at night because it is so thick. It is goopy and thick and really takes a while to work into the skin. But once I've got it on there, it's really nice. I prefer the Hado Labo to this one, and you get like 5 times as much for probably half the price. So I wouldn't repurchase this, but I'm happy to have it and I am using it and enjoying it. And then also from my BoxyCharm in October, I got this Frank Body Glow Mask. I'm using this just as a night cream actually, because it's just a thick, you can see there, it's just a really thick moisturizer, so that's how I'm using it, and it works really, really nice as a night cream. It also just feels nice on my hands. Yeah, it's just a great multi-purpose moisturizer. So that's how I've been using it. I haven't actually used it as a mask. I just put it on at night as my last step in my skincare routine and go to bed, and I wake up in the morning and my skin is nice and hydrated. Okay, and then in the Boxy pop-up sale, I ordered a couple of things. Now I've had more products come into my life than these, but some of them I haven't tried yet. So, and then some of the things I ordered in the Boxy pop-up I'm giving away as Christmas gifts, but these are the things I ordered that I'm keeping for myself. The first one is this Kosas Sport lip balm, and it comes in this really interesting tube. It's very thin, and when you open it, it's this twist up lip balm on the inside. I've used this probably a half dozen times. Really, really like that. It's a very, very hydrating lip balm, and it just makes my lips feel replenished. So I like that. I'm happy to have that. And then I also picked up one of these RealHer brow pencils. It says, I am inspiring RealHer definer brow pencil. So it has the spoolie on one end and then a micro pencil on the other. I got this a couple of months ago in one of my boxes, and I used it right up. So when I saw it in the boxy sale, I think it was $4 or $5, I grabbed another one. It's really nice. It's easy and quick, and just like nothing can fill in my brows. I did go through it kind of quickly, but for the $4 or $5 it was in the boxy sale, I thought I would grab another one of those. And then I grabbed one of these Sol de Janeiro. I'm sure I'm not saying that correctly. I don't speak Spanish, I don't know how to say it. So I have used other products from this brand. I've used the body butter, which is so nice. So when I saw these in there, I was hoping to get one in my box, but I didn't. So I'm glad that I grabbed it in the sale. This is in the shade Teeny Bikini. Yeah, it has a really nice light scent. It looks like it's going to be quite tinted, but when you put it on, it really isn't. You can hardly even see that color. It comes in this cute container. I actually bought 2 of these because I think they were $4 in the pop-up sale that Boxy had. So I kept one for myself, and I'll add one to a gift for somebody. But these are really nice, very hydrating, easy to wear. I'll just throw this in my purse, and I'm sure I'll get a ton of use out of it. And then in my FabFitFun box, I got one of these magic erasers. I have used this quite a few times, although I will say I haven't used it as directed. So they say just to add some water and remove your makeup that way, but for me I feel like that's not gonna get my skin clean. I'm just gonna move that makeup all over my skin. That may not be right, but that's how I feel about it. So I've used this just as a regular washcloth. And it's fine, but I would never spend that amount on a washcloth. So it's fine, I'm using it, but I'm not sure it added any value for me. But again, it's just a soft microfiber cloth, and it does work as a face cloth, so I am using it. And then also I got this Lashes MD. It's a grow serum. I'm using this in my brows, and I haven't noticed anything yet, but it has only been a few weeks. It's got this little tiny brush applicator, and I find one thing that I do notice is that when I go to work this through my brows, I have to dip in quite a few times, but that might be just because my brows are already pretty thick. I wish it had more of a spoolie on the end than a little brush applicator, but it's okay. Again, I've only been using it a few weeks. You probably have to use it for months and months. I haven't noticed that I have more brow hair or that it's thicker, but I'll keep you posted if I notice anything. I think it was quite an expensive product too. And then also I got from Winky Lux the Universal Brow Pencil. It comes in this beautiful gold packaging, and it has the spoolie on one end, and then on the other end, it has this thick brow pencil. I've used this a few times. It's quite a dry pencil. So you can see there, like I'm really going in. It's pretty dry. It just doesn't have a nice creamy slip to it, and I prefer that. And also, this kind of a tip is not my favorite. I like more of a micro pencil, and it's in a shade, it says it's a universal shade, but I feel like it's almost a cool brown shade. So for those reasons, I'm not loving it. I did use it today. I will try to use it up just so it doesn't go to waste, but it's not my favorite type of brow pencil. And it's not my favorite color either. I prefer something more warm and a little bit deeper. And then the last thing for October that I got in my FabFitFun box was this Skin & Co. It's the Whipped Cleansing Cream. I don't remember how much this was. I think it was a little bit expensive if I remember. It is so nice though. I really like this. I use this as my second step, so I'm not trying to remove makeup with this. I go in with my oil cleanser, and then I rinse that, and then I go in with this after just to remove really the oil cleanser and any residual makeup. It is so soothing to my skin. When I rinse this away, I don't feel dry, I don't feel tight. It's a really nice a really nice cleanser. Now I'm not sure I would pick this over my CeraVe that I use. I use the Hydrating Cream Cleanser, just based on probably the size of the product and the cost of the product. So that CeraVe is, it's like a liter, and I think it's about $10. So I don't know how much this costs, but this is 100 mils. But if I saw this in a store and it was reasonably priced, I would absolutely buy this again. I really liked this cleanser. I'm not even sure where this brand is sold. But yeah, really nice. It doesn't have much of a smell. It just sort of smells like a cleanser. And again, so soothing and non-irritating. So I really enjoyed that product. So all in all, for October, most of the things that I got, I'm enjoying and using and loving. So this was fun to look at all the products that I had received and kind of rate them. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. And otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Thanks, everyone. Bye.